Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the Asia War Report. I'm your host, Robin Hoodoress, and joined today I am with L Ford as my co-host and Bogo on the camera and knobs. And of course, as always, with the War Reports, we're on a 15-minute delay. So if you do have content, feel free to reach out to us via Discord DM and let us know where that action is unfolding. Did I say the date? I can't remember. It's the 31st of October, 2025. It's Friday. It's Halloween. We're here with the action, and we do have a fight. We do have Z once again fighting Fuck You here in High Tree Cliffs. How are you doing there, Alford?
I'm doing great. These two guilds have been added on these two territories, on High Tree Cliffs and White Cliff Expanse, for the last couple days and giving us a bit of content. And whenever there wasn't, one of them or two of them were roaming around and annoying some other people here in this area, which are also fighting from time to time. And yeah, they're both here in full force today and are giving us some good entertainment.
Yeah, we did have a couple other territory launches dotted around this region as well. White Cliff Expanse under attack, and that Z onto Fuck You on that zone. Thirstwater Gully and Thirstwater Waste are also under attack, but it looks like that was a bit of a no-show. Sugborough Spring also under attack by Idle, but they no-showed. But Hot Alliance did show up, and they have now put Western Paradise's level 2 hideout on its final shield, so that will go down tomorrow if there's no defense. And then Firesink Trench also under attack, but as expected, that's a no-show as well. So all eyes here in High Tree Cliffs for today.
Yeah, no-show because most of the launches in the northwestern part of Limhurst, or western part, are also by Fuck You. So they are obviously here, so they are not gonna show up for the other ones. Because they were just going out on a stroll yesterday and were like, yeah, we didn't get content, so what can we do? Let's launch on everyone else, not 20 UTC. Yeah, but they're deciding to go for the main fight here today.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a third party, because every time a third party's shown up, the fights disengage and then we get nothing. So we shall see.
Might happen. I'm just having a look. Yeah, so Hot is on the way back to town now, I believe. So it's not impossible that they're gonna show up.
Yes, well, we do have the gate. I don't know if they opened it manually or if it's already destroyed here. I think it's already destroyed. There are multiple bomb squads here for Fuck You today. I saw double Weepings. I saw Energy Shaper. I think I saw a Riftglaive bomb squad tucked away back there as well. And I mean, looking onto Z's side, I do see a Siege Bow bomb squad just rotating to the western side. Do see a Riftglaive bomb squad as well. Obviously, there goes another bomb squad. What was that?
The attacker also has a command mammoth in play, so helping a lot, giving the permanent defensive aura essentially to the front line, which helps a lot and mitigate a lot of damage.
Yeah, I also saw, I believe the attackers do have a Phoenix bomb squad as well. AKA
the bomb squad. I don't know if you called that one out already.
Fire bomb squad.
Wow, they have a lot, but they're also losing people here. Command Mammoth cannot buff everyone, but the return goes in. There's two bomb squads at the same time going in here, northwest and northeast. Only finding 2 kills. It's all right, I guess. Fuck You is turning around. Are they gonna rotate to a different area, or are they? I think they're just engaging on rats right now. They had a lot of rats in their back. And they are actually chasing them down. Like, we have Bloodletters, we have Hoarfrosts, nature healers. Well, we have a lot of Hoarfrost actually. Yeah. So they're currently fighting each other there in the back a little bit, but they're turning around now.
You gotta get rid of those rats. I mean, they will cause a little bit of chaos here. A couple of engagements, though, happening on the eastern side. There's going to be 3 members of Z going down. Interesting enough, I also saw a Heron Spear bomb squad for Z.
Multiple? Heron Spears?
I saw 2 at least. You know, when earlier on I said I used that bomb squad that went through the gate, I was like, wait, what was that? Yeah, there they are on the east.
Interesting.
I know. I've seen Heron get used once or twice,
Yeah.
but not as like an actual bomb squad unit. I don't know how that's going to play out, but props to them for trying, testing.
It has pretty long range, so if the damage is okay, then it can be quite good because you can do it from a range. It has a little bit of resilience penetration as well.
Yeah.
Can wear an offhand. Yeah.
A couple kills getting secured. Obviously, fuck you, just opening up the walls here on all sections. And now we're seeing the flood. Here comes that Command Mammoth buff coming out, but great arcane stoppages come in. Locking down that push in place. Leafy Whale on the eastern side. Oh, I watched his video the other day. Great video for the Hot Alliance and the Summer Guild. I just saw him die there to the eastern side, and he started complaining in Say Chat. Bless him.
Oh, what did he complain about? About no heals, or?
He said, bruh, fuck this, get bomb.
Okay.
So he may be re-gearing as a bomb squad player. I don't know. Take that as you will. He was not happy, though.
Okay.
But
it's good to give that info to your enemy.
Yeah, exactly. But it is very different today. I mean, we saw these two forces fight yesterday. We've seen them fight multiple times, actually, here at this timer throughout the last couple weeks. And today is very different. Both Zergs, like, utilizing multiple range bomb squads. We haven't seen that from either side. Like, we saw, what, yesterday, a couple energy shapers doing work. And that was about it. You know, just individual solo clappers, and then main Zerg was just melee hits. But today, very different.
Yeah, very. Yesterday it was pretty limited. Today, especially Fuck You brought a lot more people, it seems. I'm not sure if Z really brought more people. They look to be down in numbers currently. Also down in battle mounts.
Yeah, they got 35 disarray debuff, I believe. Yesterday they were around 30 to 35, so pretty much the same for Z at least. But you can see on the kill feed there, red on red, meaning those rats are either getting executed or they're executing. And you know, we're right next to the Limhurst portal as well here, Alford, so those rats will know that this fight's underway, and they will get involved.
Yeah, regearing takes a minute if you have a loadout, so yeah, it's gonna be really quick. But you gotta be careful of the kidnap as well. There's some kidnap gank / bomb squads that can deal with people too far back in the Zerg. So you gotta be careful at all times and pop your gig pot. Yeah, but Fucky is slowly approaching further here, trying to get a little bit of damage onto these walls. Tanks getting engaged on by all of them. Royal shootout. That's doctoral, very, very powerful. As you cannot be damaged while in the air or CC or anything, so quite good. But yeah, essentially walls and gates everywhere getting hammered. So slowly making progress. But of course, they're only getting the attack speed buff while in the range of the one of the banners. And I see a banner here and a healer is carrying it.
Yeah,
I'm not
not who
quite
you want.
sure if how that happened and why he's not dropping it to somebody else. Because it's kind of dangerous to have this on the Cluffy. But yeah, you do what you do.
Yeah, normally it is the shock caller that carries the banner. Obviously, the person carrying the banner does get a big defensive buff, and that does scale by the tier of the banner. This one only a tier 6 banner.
Money is tight.
Yeah, that's something that I've never understood, like why any guild, when they're attacking, like sieging a territory, bring anything but a tier 8 banner. You know, it's only, what, a couple 100k?
And you gotta pay the 50 siphoned anyway.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
already a tier 4 banner is kind of expensive. So just to do the step to the tier 7 or tier 8 banner, you don't even double the money. So
yeah, and the defensive bonus scaling is actually pretty insane. Because tier 8 goes all the way up to 33.333%. But look at that, we do have another blobbing zone now forward, and what does that mean?
Probably no content. But I'm surprised we have, because I've been following Hot around and they are raiding Drive and Step. No defender though. So it's not them. It's somebody else.
KK Alliance. I see their battle mount just going live here. It looks like they're all invis still. Oh no, here they are along the northeastern wall. We're going to have to find a new POV.
Yeah, that was Jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. Gonna write the name in chat. Oh, you have it already? There we go.
I get it. I might be sleepy, but I'm still locked in for now. Using all my energy in the first 20 minutes out forward, so.
Perfect. All right, so they did zone in. It's kind of like the blob's kind of split now, though. Cluster Q is also active. So did you have a look at how much disarray they have?
Because, I did not. I'll double check.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, KK. I see.
35.
They have quite a lot of people with orange disarray. I just checked. That's also interesting. But yeah, so the map is full. Cluster queue is active. So any extra players that want to get in here will have to queue and have to wait for the first option to enter. Which in that case, probably a lot of the reds will be removed and getting replaced by actual ZVZ players, because it goes by premium and by average IP, and I think also party size. So yeah, the reds are gonna have a harder time here to stay in.
But they do have their 50 guaranteed slots.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's so that players that are not involved in the fight can actually still play in the zone. That is
okay, great. Yeah, I definitely would want to play in the zone right now.
Yeah, so the 50 players that actually want to fight in ZVZ does not, and that's a big first opener here. But the fight flips right back. Trades coming in left and right here. It's pretty much even for both sides. It is pure chaos here hitting the streets of High Tree Cliffs as Fuck You clash with the KK Alliance. And I'm seeing on the minimap, the defenders, Z, did step out, it seems like, and are joining in the fight as well.
Yeah, they're to the south side here of our POV. It looks like they're still running compactor, so they didn't have anyone being caught there. KK definitely lost some people, and it looks like they went far away for now. So Fuck You is back at engaging on Z. Where did KK go?
I think they rotated like to the northeastern side. Yeah, they're just coming along the road now.
Yeah, they're being held by the Alliance currently. Yeah.
They're going to rotate west here. They're lucky they got this cliff edge kind of separating them and Z, because they're currently just about to be the meat of the sandwich. A roll in here. Big club. KK getting stacked and clapped here. as fuck you send a message, but it's not going to be enough. Here comes the flood, and look at that kill feed. The western side gets absolutely devastated. Going to have to restock our POV. Just a heads up there, you may have been kicked off. And the fight continuing here, L4, and
they lost its members, but that's not the end of the road yet. Another counter engage, hitting some melee DPS there. But there comes another flank, like they're completely engulfing them here. There's so many KK all over fuck you here. They're hitting on the east, but the counter punch is there as well. They're kind of all over the place. Assuming KK is more of a brawl Zerg here. But they're not making the best use of that yet. Like, they're not getting the health bars that low.
Nice little clump there in the middle of the trees. Obviously, it's a forest map. These natural choke point formations are just far. Like, look at that. Hit right in the same location. That's another massive amount of fuck you dead. And, you know,
that's to the
we
southwest.
were talking about Zerg composition earlier on. This is not good here for fuck you, like out in the open field.
Another clap goes in. Z's on the east, but they're not up the hill yet. So not able to take advantage of this. And fuck you is inside of the Zerg of KK here. They're getting some good clumps, killing 1 or 2 players, but they're slowly losing more and more players. And I believe the clap that you saw there earlier, they lost a lot of alliance. So it might have been possible that they lost an entire group, like an entire guild, that was supposed to hold a flank. So they're running out right now.
Yeah, they're
switching over to Z call. Z's now fighting KK. They still have the territory here to get back to, so they're not far away from it.
Yeah, but that's where it looks like they're trying to beeline to. Gotta be careful about the bombs. I hear the siege bows chunking. They did get a handful of kills there, but counter engagement happening. Deaths occurring all over the place. Return engagement back to the north side, but handled extremely well here by KK. Z now going to be carrying on kiting towards that safety net of the territory. Here it is. They're going to be able to step inside, but can KK find a massive clump and deletion on the gates? It's coming.
I think there were a lot of guard runes up there.
Yeah,
one person going down on the door. 2. Yeah. I think that's okay. That's feasible. Good defenses overall.
Nice.
Good counter punch as well. Together with the siege bomb squad, getting a nice 5 kills on this engage here. I don't think it's going to be long before fuck you is going to be back as well. I'm pretty sure they still want to fight. But yeah, we'll see. Z is still playing it passively. They did get a good amount of kills here. They're pushing out again with the safety of the territory. I mean, they don't have to move at all, right? Like, they can just really play it slow.
Yep. And I mean, this area that they're fighting in here is actually very, very good for them. Like, utilizing the cliff edges for their bomb squads. Those siege bows are going to be able to tear apart this cliff edge here if KK get dragged back into it. But the engagement's still coming in.
Things are able to get back. They only lose 2 here. Small engage over the wall. Secures 2. Oh, and they defended the territory because the Conquest banner was in fact not picked up again. So that territory is defended. It still has the walls broken for another 5 minutes if there's no new raid banner. But otherwise it would completely reset the defenses. I'm not sure if KK is looking to actually raid this territory as well, or if they're just here for the content. But so far it's a back and forth, and can't really see a clear winner between these two.
Yeah, both sides are, you know, handling themselves well for the time being. But I'm really worried for Z if they step back out into the open field again. It was the downfall for fuck you. Like, again, like I want to highlight it because it's, you know, a major reason why fuck you really got ran over so quickly. Both Z and fuck you like we've mentioned, mostly bomb squad, range bomb squads. They don't really work that well when you're fighting a brawl comp like KK, because they're just going to be walking in on top of you and your clothies are just going to get melted. You can't really find angles of attack. The resilience is stacked to the high heavens, and the ranged weapons are going to be hitting like wet noodles. So that is why Z, fuck you, got ran over so quickly, and they really didn't find anything. At the moment, this constant back and forth with Z, utilizing their choke points here and the, you know, elevation and the cliff edges, trying to, you know, get those siege bow bomb squads off many other range bomb squads, is working. But as soon as they step out further, like what we witnessed earlier on, KK are just going to steamroll them. And I think Z know that. That is why they are just very hesitant. They are sitting here, not really doing much.
Yeah, and they also know that Fuck You is still around the corner. They are holding in Glade right now. They're not queuing in. I mean, it's not cluster queued anymore, but they're just waiting. Not sure what they're waiting for, but they're regrouping in Glade and potentially looking to have another go. Don't think they wanna end the CTA with a loss like that. And the raid banners are actually up now for KK as well. And they have a tier 8 banner. So
there we
the
go.
balls keep the the 0% defense, and the broken ones will keep broken. They will stay broken, so they can just continue where Fuck You has left off. And yeah, continue from here. Let's see what Z is gonna do. Looks like they're just chilling on the territory now. Okay. Maybe doing some trades. Maybe they got some Gucci loot.
Yes, hand it off to the battle mounts.
Yeah, it looks
this
like
is a smart
KK
thing,
is
right, for
moving
Z.
over to the east.
Yeah, like Z just, you know, go back to the territory defense position, sit here, see what their opponents want to do. The opponent's got to come to them. So yeah, again, this is all in Z's favor at the moment. They've got their bomb squads, they got their range bomb squads here. So Z Cole doing a lot of combat trading there to the chariot player. Now, here we go. Remember, the crystal on this gate has already been shattered. Like how Ford just said, fortifications that were already destroyed earlier on are still destroyed, and they are actually
they decided to open the
gate.
gates so they can move in and out. But that means the enemy can also move in and out. Deep engage on the sentry mate position there, but not connecting. And that was siege bombs, but that was connected.
Yep.
3 kills. Big headbutt here.
Jeez. That was
so many defenses everywhere, like 2D armors, demon armors, guard runes everywhere. Now with the counter punch, Z loses 3. There goes a Lonely Shaper without a beam or anything. Not hitting anything. Oh, well, not at least doing any substantial damage.
And there is a rat bomb squad out and about. I did just see Super Wob get a handful of kills red on red, and Cluster Q's reactivated here. So that means they are indeed back. Fuck You zoning in by the northeastern door.
I'm gonna have a look. Doke is here. They're still holding on the gate. So they didn't move in yet. But I think that KK is still looking at them. I see somebody in Sage chat spamming stop fight. Okay. That's an interesting statement.
Okay.
I think he doesn't like violence.
Well,
by a lot of kills.
Yeah, that was Kung Fu Panda, Super Wob leading Kung Fu Panda there. That random bomb squad that's been here doing some work, they just got absolutely annihilated there on the eastern side of the territory. So they're out of action for a little while.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was. So, Fuck You still chilling on Northeast Gate. It doesn't look like KK is moving towards them. They're just moving away from the territory in general. Oh, and there's more fuck you coming in. Okay, so the cluster queue did stop a lot of them from going in, and now they are ready for the fight. So that's what they were fighting. That's what they were waiting for. And I think we might be able to go back to the Doke, yeah, but I'm not quite sure if they're going to go right into it.
Let's hold. Let's see.
They do have the numbers to go for this three-way fight. We saw earlier that they were doing quite fine on the territory attack. They would have even expected them to take the territory if there wasn't a third faction here. But yeah, they are going for the fight. They did ring the overcharge, and they're ready to go for another round.
Yeah, let's switch on over to Doki then, because they're going to be right in the thick of it. They are just holding territory still, so...
I already traded 1-for-1 with one of the alliances here.
You can see the raid banner of KK slowly creeping up the behind fuck you here. They see it as well. Rotations coming in. That's the only downside, right? Is like the banners give you a real time information about where the Zerg is actually rotating to.
Yeah, but you should have that information anyway if you have some battle mounts just scouting for you. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard to have that. Of course, it's a lot more dangerous now to be scouting on a normal mount, like a Swiftclaw, because of the changes to dismounts when Disarray is active. Oh, more KK coming in as well on the cluster queue there. They're not going straight to the back line. I was like, are they going to go straight to the back line and engage there? But no, KK is not far enough pushed up yet to be able to go for that.
Oh my.
Oh.
That was big pressure there. And here comes the flood.
Ice blocks. Of course, ice block is not that great if you get pushed into.
Jesus. Okay, well, I think fuck you may have switched up their composition a little bit. It looks like they are faux brawl now as well. And they are giving KK a taste of their own medicine here, just flooding into the backlines. Look at these potential clumps here on top of our POV. KK are stacked to the high heavens here. Here comes the clumps, the late DPS connecting on that eastern side. A couple members falling here. Going to turn into an absolute bloodbath. This fight spread across the east to the west, to the south, to the north of our POV. Keep an eye on that kill feed. It will be the big indicator about what is actually happening off screen. Oh my god. Alliance members just got demolished here.
Yeah, they need a counterpunch now. Not a lot of kills yet, because a lot of defensive rotations were still up. But the offensive cooldowns have less cooldown than the defensive cooldowns in a brawl. So it should be very soon. They're losing more alliance members here. There's a good counterpunch. 6 kills secured. More people to the north being called on. NS13, I see their caller for KK. He was quite low, but he did get back to safety of his Zerg.
And it looks like Z just joined back into the fight as well. Just saw massive red on red on this far south tip of the blob here. So Z's alliance shifting off territory, joining in the battle. But look how tight this area where they're fighting is on the corner of the map here. Big clumps along the eastern wall. Fuck you getting deleted here. Can they fire back? They need to put some pressure back onto these forces, but looks like it's not coming.
I mean, it is coming now, because a lot of people of KK are low right now. They're getting some kills, but I don't know if they lost more people to the south there. There goes another one. Yeah, that's another 4 kills right there. And a lot of blow people. So they are returning the pressure. I'm just not sure if they're maybe too spread at this point.
Yeah, like it looks like they're Yeah, this group on the western side was flanking. I was wondering where all of KK's, members went, but it was this flanking force here, and they're starting to pincer fuck you, and look at the outcome. Here comes a handful of kills securing, return engagement coming out. Not enough kill pressure to secure kills. Cleric House saving the day here. Just wave after wave of engagements coming out onto both sides. It is still anybody's game here at the moment. Have a big deletion on the western side of our POV. Counterpunch potentially here. Big clumps coming out. DPS needs to hit and needs to connect a bit better than that. But they are securing kills nonetheless.
Yeah, they keep kiting, but soon they're at the north edge of the map, and then they have to go southwest. They have to kind of go a path where the enemy can cut them off. So it looks like they might be going to the east now or straight south. I'm not quite sure how that is going to be. A nice counter here. 4 kills secure on that one. Yeah, but they are literally stuck in this north corner. I'm not sure where... Oh, Z's on the territory. Okay, never mind. So nobody's getting pinched. They are just gonna fight here in this north corner. Looks like they're going back to the east now. They looks like they got quicker regears because they look quite healthy again. And I don't see too much KK. So it looks like the regears were coming in there, and they are able to just kite back in the direction they initially came from. But they're going back into the corner here. I'm not quite sure if that's great. They're stuck between 2 trees currently. And everyone is funneling into that north area there. Good counter again. 3-4 kills secured. A couple more clumps being made. And they're going back to going east. But this is dangerous. If this Zerg quickly reacts and goes east, and the other groups that are being shot called by other players, the communication isn't quick enough, they are stuck behind. So they need to be very, very careful here. I'm really surprised Z is not taking part in this fight. They're like, nope, we're not having any of this.
Yeah, they're sitting on their territory, just watching. Cluster Q's still reactivated here as well. Fight's still ongoing. Good restabilization here from Fuck You. Need to protect that eastern side, though. I swear, Caster's Curse is real today. There's another 5 members dead there, as I said that. But you can kind of now see, like, the battle line has been drawn here. You know, there's a clear, one side on the other side, and a good flank, taking away that South Vision advantage. Pinning KK up against the walls here, and that's a devastating blow. Bomb squad though coming in will secure a couple kills. Back onto Fuck You. Wasn't a clean sweep. A secondary bomb squad coming in here on the southeastern side. That's coming from Z. So Z's group now fully moving in,
and they're blocking off. They're blocking off Fuck You here. But I'm not sure if KK is still behind them. I think KK is potentially kind of disengaged from the northwest. So Z is now kind of getting run over by Fuck You.
Yeah, and Z actually allowing them to break away here. They didn't keep them blocked in. Z pulled all the way to the west, and Fuck You's able to pull out of the sandwich maneuver here and restabilize and start hitting back.
Oh, nice one there. Quick 3-4 kills secured. They want more though. There's a couple more Z members here right in front of them. There's more to the west. I don't know where KK is.
I think they're like still trailing all the way behind on the original kite path that we just came down, I think.
I'm gonna try to find them. See Kung Fu Panda. Don't see KK at all.
There they are. Directly north. Yeah, they're still in the original kite path that Fuck You came down. Fuck You's just about to hit them now. A load of ice blocks on that eastern side.
They're very clumped up though.
Oh my god. Yeah, anything
inside
here.
That mob camp there. It is only a tier 6 map, so I'm not sure if the mob camp is active, but it's only a solo camp. It shouldn't be too bad, but still a very, very narrow choke here that they navigate the entire Zerg through. Now they're all over them again. So both Zergs brawling, so both of them want to be on somebody else. Kung Fu Panda finding a bomb engage on the north, but not gonna secure any kills. And Doke here is on the chase again. He's chasing KK, and now Z is nowhere to be seen.
What a bloodbath here in High Tree Cliffs today. Z, where are you? I see Kung Fu Panda on the northwestern side. They're about to come in now. Handled well, but they still secure one kill there.
I think that's over for them now. I think they are the focus now of this fight. Because there seems to be no pressure on to fuck you currently. KK is still holding to the east. They're still here. But that's where Z was just a couple moments ago. But all eyes again on this northeast side of the map. Doke has his eyes on KK. There's so many members here.
Oh my god, that's
First
huge.
engage. Surprising, but only securing one for one. A lot of ice blocks being used. A lot of buildings in general defensively used. Just more push. He's trying to purge some stuff with the knight armor. He's trying to push further in. But so far it's his own members that are losing their lives. He is all over them. He's especially all over a lot of DPS. Here goes an engage.
That should be a deletion. Oh, that needle.
Only a
Cleric counts again.
Yeah, 3-4 kills maybe. No, it's 3 for 1, 3 for 2. A lot of ice block. It seems like people always have ice block up. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you don't have ice block up, you just go to safety. So not a lot of kills secured. There's a big opportunity here. He has a lot of red players around him again. There goes another one, and again a couple of ice blocks. They actually lose some people, maybe even to demon armors on that engage. They died so quickly. There's still another group of KK to the east. There's also a group of KK to the west. There's people to the south, to the north. They are all around them, but fuck you has enough space currently to hold here. But they need to find more kills.
Yep, and the Cleric Cows are denying that today for Doki and the boys. At least on every single hit that he's trying to make. Don't know what this group of KK is doing all the way down here.
Probably a side shot color here. We have a soul side, we have a golem. They are actually able to give them a punch. Killing 4 or 5, that's already really worth. And they're not really finding much on the counter because these members are just popping their gig pod and getting out of there. Not looking too bad.
Not too bad at all.
We are at the northeast gate. If they can get out of combat, they can zone out. I don't know if they want to though. I'm not sure how big the pressure is on their back line. So we see the entire KK Zerg here. Again, I don't know where Z is, so I'm gonna have a look after this engage. Yeah, and whenever they haven't engaged on each other for a while, so many defenses are just up and they cover the entire floor. It's actually fuck you who loses 5 people from the alliance. But they have more people coming from the west. Trying to reinforce this. And I had a quick look, it looks like Z is not here anymore. Just so you know.
Okie dokie. Yeah, and we do have this southern flank of KK also pressuring as well, so fuck you getting surrounded here. Gonna try and battle it out. See if they can find a breakthrough potentially. Little tickles here and there. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, he just rolled and leaped into a rock. My boy.
That happens. There's so many of these here.
I know that pain. I know that pain. As a Grovekeeper player,
they are around every corner. Sometimes you don't even see them on your screen and they just appear, you know.
Yep. You're like, why can't I move? Why am... Goddamn, I'm lagging. And then you look and you're like, oh, shit. You're like, oh, I hope no one saw that.
Yeah,
We
the
did.
tech
We saw
to
that.
jump over these kind of objects hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah. Not happening. We do have a flank, though, coming in on the southwestern side. I think Doki sees it. Yeah, massive stoppage on the west here. Great arcane, smoke bombs, inertia rings there by the D-tanks, stopping that flank from the Plaque group of KK. While this group just engulfs each other along the wall of the map. So many defensives getting thrown down. Those Mistwalker hoods, or Mistwalker jackets, Claret cows, smoke bombs, the whole shebang. It's like we got a little game of switcheroo here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they still have that command map they had earlier. Like maybe that one has left because it's too dangerous to risk that much money. Especially with this many BMRs and ballistas on the battlefield.
And especially with how many random gank groups and shit are around as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small group of Z still around. Okay. Small bomb squad. That didn't hear the call to zone out. But it looks like they are getting wiped here. Like they at least lost their golem.
Yeah, Doveg there, their main shot caller going down.
Oh, yeah, but okay here, he sees a lot of red names on his screen again. But he also sees a lot of allies in front of him, so it's not that easy to engage right now. It's not really that deep inside of the enemy. They're again all over the place. Like there's some D-tanks and some DPS next to him, but it's so few, it's not even worth engaging. He goes for it anyway, like a clump of 3 people. He does finish one of them. But of course, it's a lot easier with AoE escalation. He's down to 139 HP. Is he gonna get a heal? He's getting beamed. Yeah, he is getting double beamed now.
Double beamed.
Oh, that was close though. But that ice block bought enough time for the healers to get to him. But that was close. That could have been the end of this short caller. I'm sure they have more than that. Small little shock. Good he had that ice block. But that's how quick he can go. He has 5,000 HP, but still, he almost got one shot there. Oh, he got them here on the wall. KK is kinda stuck, or is this the safe spot? It looks like
Jesus.
KK is getting all the kills here.
Yep, that counter punch coming in, and I mean, with how close regears are, like, and you know, we're not really seeing massive like full-blown Zerg deletions. Like, this fight is going to go on for a long time until double OC breaks, I think.
Yeah, for Doke that means another 15 minutes. So we might be here for all of that, if nothing else happens before that.
I mean,
that's the thing, like, both Zergs, 35 to 38 disarray or something like that, they have regears literally a minute away, no cluster queue. How is this gonna end?
we all right, devs, if you're listening, we need 2-hour-long OC now.
Oh yeah, 100% chance that the gear breaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Economy saved. Thank you.
Thank God. But you know, going back to, you know, what we saw in the first round to now what we're seeing here, right? With fuck you earlier on with their you know, range bomb squad composition for sieging territory, they instantly got wiped out pretty much in about 3-4 minutes in the open field. They came back, comps changed, their faux brawl matching KK's faux brawl, and look how long this fight has now lasted. Like,
yeah,
it is.
That's crazy for brawl.
Mm-hmm. Would have to restore Doki there as well. Just a heads up.
I didn't get kicked off actually. Interesting.
I did. Strange. But yeah, like it's crazy. Like what a difference. Like it really becomes when it's like brawl versus brawl instead of like brawl versus like range kite. I don't know. I wouldn't even call it kite. It's more of just range siege meta, but
Yeah, it's crazy to me that everyone has so many defensive buttons essentially. So you don't die in every engage. Like you have quite a lot of options to get out if you're not reacting too late. Like see here again. Oh, I just got the mission completed. Be part of a battle with at least 15 players. I don't know how I got that.
I don't know how I got that either, but I did. We're completing journal missions now here.
While stalking people, yeah, I guess. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a GM account, so we're not really farming the journal on this one. But still, like, another one here in the north. Oh, that one was good because he hit only melee DPS there. Well, at least 2 of them that didn't have an ice block. Third one did die. Now he's getting countered again. He lost 5 people again. The momentum just, it goes both ways. You see so many Gigantify potions being popped there on the west. And they're just all able to get out. And they're safe for another couple seconds till the next engage. There's it looks like a small bomb. Is that Raven Strikes? Oh no, it's Battle Bracers, right? Battle Bracer mini bomb. But they're not finding any kills, instead they are going down here. They are losing 2 of them at the very least. Yeah, that didn't have enough damage. Like it's a small AoE and it didn't have enough damage, so it doesn't look great. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know which way this fight is going right now. I can keep a look at the disarray still. Actually, fuck you is down to 31%. That is quite a big drop, but the enemy is also at 31. Yeah, so both of them may start. This is bloody though. This one is bloody. Here they lost a lot. This is not looking good for him.
No, he's fallen.
Okay, we could have the enemy shot caller as a POV.
Try and find.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find. No, it looks like fuck you.
Looks like they are fleeing. Yeah, we'll just go for
fleeing, yeah.
NS13. Yeah, POV, and it'll be clean up now.
Yeah,
Wow,
it looks like that was the punch. Because I was gonna say 31 disarray is quite a drop already for both of them. So that means some people were like, am I really gonna regear again to die a 4th or 5th time? So they probably took a bit longer doing that, or they didn't have any sets with them anymore. So instead they had to manually buy some stuff on the market that was too expensive. So they were like, I'm just gonna quickly craft something, you know. But yeah, fight is over now. KK is getting the better of it, and the wipe fuck you off the map. That only took well over 15 minutes of the prime time.
Yep. And the fight only came to an end because one player died, and that was the shot caller there for fuck you. Right.
So a couple more people that died. Yeah,
but you know, like as soon as he fell, everyone fled to the door. So maybe that's something for fuck you to look into, is getting, you know, some backup shot callers potentially. We have seen that in the past before with other guilds, you know, very competent ZVZ forces, but they don't have backup shot callers, and when their main caller dies, you know, even though they're like potentially in full control of the fight because that one player's dead, you know, they're booking it and they're disengaging from the fight. So unfortunate way to end it, but it was a great fight to watch nonetheless. Great action today here in High Tree Cliffs. Shout out to Z, shout out to KK, shout out to fuck you. Great performances from all 3 of them today. We love to see that here on the War Report. But we do have about 5 minutes left of the show, and obviously at the top of the hour here we do have castles. I'm just going to take a wee.
Yeah, we have a purple in BBP, but there's only Griffin Empire in it. Currently in Stonemouth Bay. I'm gonna see if I can get us a POV. It looks like it's gonna be a fight here with similar numbers. Ark versus Jin. I need to find the inside POV. Shotaku looks fine.
Okay. All right. So Jin are attacking. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
Yep.
Well, the first gate already broken here.
Yeah, Ark was busy flipping the castle, and right after they flipped it, Jin already started hammering, essentially. Jin is already moving in here. That is not that often to be seen. Getting countered. A lot of defenses, though. Still a member died somewhere.
Counterpunch coming in here as well. Oh, there we go. Late DPS connecting and kill secured.
I think that might have been a bridal bombi. Or it was just regular bridal players. Okay, and they're hitting both southwest and southeast here.
Oh, Arrow's getting involved, getting some kills as well there onto Jin. One player knocked to his knees. Ooh, clumps happening around us. Kills not secured though. A close shave for a couple members of regroup. Here comes the secondary punch, but the Bastion saving the day for regroup there, knocking them out of the clump. Oh, that's not what you want from your Bastion player.
Yeah, they're getting to the next floor. I don't think they lost that many people yet, but did they? They're down to 6 in this raid. They did actually lose quite a bunch at 23, I believe. So they need to be able to secure their players, like Baprul, for example, who was in Narnia still.
Matt was joining the other guild.
So they also have a Shaper bomb. They have a Baden bomb. A Witchwork randomly hitting. Scaring Arc. It's 2 more minutes and they can open this castle chest, theoretically. Jin's already working on both gates. This main gate and the small choke. Trying to get in here.
Very aggressive play here from Jin. Time is of the essence. By the way, we do have another blob zoning in by the southeastern door. And it is beeline it right towards the castle here. And I'm wondering if that will slow down Jin's momentum. They see a potential pincer. They are going to be the meat of the sandwich here.
No, they want to go in. They want to take the position in the Lord Room, potentially. Oh no, they're getting out.
If I was Jin, I would just go Suicide Alley here. But hey, they're stepping back out. They don't want to play it risky.
Yeah, they just have to defend against one engage, and they could essentially just rush that choke and get into the Lord Room. Because in the Lord Room, there's no barrels on this layout. So, yeah. You can actually stay there quite nicely. Then going back into the castle now. They did scout the blob, and it's Idle Western Paradise. 2 disarray. Okay. Oh, and it's AR. Maging Juyu with 12 disarray. So it's 2 different groups actually here. Outside this castle.
So potential 4-way. If we want to switch POVs, because Jin are full engaged here outside the castle, we can switch to Jim.
Yep.
Oh, that great arcane. Oh.
Denying an engage there. It was too early, the engage, so it could have been good after it.
The nice little icicle followed up by the Bastion knockback there. Big inertia rings coming down with the knockback as well. Some great layering of defensives here from AR as they rotate west. Another rock formation that each side has to kind of figure out where they want to go, but north and around. Jin slivering through the cracks in the defensive lines here, but nope, Jim gets flung backwards once again.
And Jin losing 2 alliance members there to the southeast, who have their own cooldowns, it looks like. But CCTV is, I mean, they just use their boots and they still barely have the enemy Zerg in front of them. So not the best movement, and now they're getting pushed back by the Bedrock. So they're nowhere now. They can focus Arc now.
Yep.
Back to that fight.
Jeez. I mean, shout out to AR's D-tanks there. Fantastic. Fantastic defensive plays there. Just keeping Jin at bay, not allowing Jin any room to find a wrap here. And
knock-ups.
AR comes striking back in. Idol now from the eastern side. Remember, this is a four-way battle here. It's Arc, Jin, Idol, and AR on the battlefield. So, and they're all fighting each other.
Yeah, Jin now going for the engage here on the west on Arc. I'm not sure if they have DPS left. Oh no, a lot of the DPS was silenced there. Okay. Good stops.
Kingmaker slam. Don't see the Kingmaker that often, but I do love to see it.
The entire kill board looks really, really bad for Jin right now. They just keep on losing members. There goes another one. No heals for him. I'm not sure if they lost
wherever they
DPS.
kite to, they run into another group.
I think they lost a lot of DPS already on these engages. Okay, there goes another one. They still have potential to kill, but it needs to really connect perfectly here.
Yeah, they are still staying in the fight. A little bit hesitant here. I don't blame them. Wrapping it east and around.
Yeah, where's the rest of the fight? So they have the uphill advantage now. Getting scouted out by Idol, who are mounted though. Looks like Jin rotated around here, but there's no one here, so they found themselves
just
a little bit of
northwest.
nothing.
They will come in with South Vision advantage here, though. And they're going to find the backlines of AR. Nice.
Nice pull.
I mean, Guard Rune's pretty much stopping all of that.
Trying, but they have to kidnap after they engage to be able to have a chance at killing here right now. So Riggers need to come in for them. That's gonna take a while, potentially. There's some mounted players, but I think that's just alliance. I think they really
for everybody
struggle to have PS right now. In the party, we don't know if they have the correct roles, but it looks like they have just 3 DPS. So,
a little fake engagement coming out there. It did burn gig pots of Arc. I don't know if Jim read that and he's waiting for that opportunity to strike. Shutaku there, the shot caller for regroup on the western side, does not have gig pot available. And they do find the cutoff here. I mean, it's going to be a headbutt. Soak up this. Arc coming in from behind as well on the northwestern side. This could be massive. Is it going to be a deletion? Nope. The Clericals denying most of it. But kills still secured.
But AR is behind Arc again. Nobody's dying there though. Jin is holding the south side here. What is happening over here? Yeah, so both AR and Arc are kinda... it's a bit tricky to see because they have almost the same alliance tech. AR finds an engage on Arc, killing 1, 2. It's not gonna decide the battle here. And now Jin is trying to push in, and Idol is pushing him back. Alright, so I'm not sure if Idol has to... They gotta be careful. They're by far the smallest force here. So they gotta be careful what they're doing. But Jin so far not able to really hit hard on any engages. Don't have the surprise momentum on their side. With the shot caller on actual run boots, that's also rare to see.
You don't see that very often.
I mean,
all 3 sides here soaking these engagements very well, to be honest. I mean, no one's actually died on the last couple of engagements. Am I going to Caster's Curse the western side? No, I do not. Here comes the eastern side engagement, though, and that's going to be 1 down. Will Jin look to fire back here? Obviously, AR preemptively dropping their defensives because they know that counter punch is coming, and here it is. Sunyo going to pop Gig Pot. He's going to make it out just fine. Jin have nothing left in the tank, and AR starting to advance forward. May be able to pick off 1 or 2 D-tanks. that are slow to maneuver themselves.
I think Jin has just no damage right now. Maybe with Alliance, but Alliance looks like they have more of a brawl clap setup. Not too many classic kite claps, single permafrost hitting there. But they don't have enough. I don't think they have enough DPS because they also have the Baden and the Shaper, which are hitting by themselves. So yeah, not really enough. Here goes another one. We can see if they prove me wrong here. Maybe after the ice block, they're actually finding a kill. But there was no defense there on
They're getting
that
wrapped.
poor guy. AR in the east. Taking their time. Deciding not to engage at all.
They're just kind of
No,
holding
they're going
at
north.
the moment. Soaked well here from Jin. Jin looking to fire back here, getting bounced around like a pinball at the moment. Not going to find anything apart from green.
2 people killed that were just out of position as DPS and healer. Jin trying to further push in. But, I mean, these groups seem to all not have the biggest amount of DPS. Idle now hitting on the east. It's difficult to kill if you just have so few members that play the DPS role in your party. It's not looking good.
Is not looking good. We'll follow this for another 2 minutes because we're already 8 minutes over time here for the Asia War Report. But we'll see if this can get wrapped up in 2 minutes. If not, we'll hard end it there.
So just notice that Jin is using a Shadow Caller to pierce the engage. And I believe the Shadow Caller wasn't here for the last couple engages. And the one that he did engage here, he did not... he got knocked back, so the Shadow Caller didn't really hit the clump either. So if there's no pierces, it's very, very difficult to really find kills here.
Yep, and Idol are going for a big wrap down to the south side of Jin. I don't know if they just saw that happen. Maybe a little bit tunnel vision here onto AR on the northwestern side. I don't see any like sign of maneuvering here for Jin to notice that they're potentially about to get slammed from behind. Nope, never mind. Idol still mounted up on the far west. Interesting positionings here for Western Paradise and Idol today.
Indeed.
I don't
Why are
think
they
this
all
is going to
burning
end
that
in a
much?
minute. Ooh.
Oh,
Actually,
oh, big.
I mean, yeah, DPS just not able to make it through. I mean, D-Tanks here holding the choke point like freaking warriors. The fire back comes in. One kill secured.
Pushing down the hill there and then through the narrow choke next to the rock. How are you expecting your DPS to get through there to hit the target there? That is not possible.
Yeah, you are asking a little bit too much. Trades though coming in once again here. Ooh, heal that boy. There you go.
Heal the tree.
Jeez. You know he was screaming for heals in comms.
Yeah, he definitely was. But yeah, like you see on the ground there, no cold, which slows the enemy. A bedrock. Before that, we saw Duskweaver armor. They also still have frosts. They have the silence pool. They have night armors, GAs. I mean, Jin has trouble getting behind inertia ring. It's just firewalls. There's so many ways of making sure your enemy doesn't make it to you. Of course, a night helmet helps with a lot of that. But actually, they're inside of them now because AR went for a counter engage. Offensive firewall here. Okay. Engage on a single guy here. Poor healer. Going down. Poor redemption.
Counter punch. Ooh. Handled well. Western Paradise back in the mix of things on our far northeastern side. AR to our northwestern side. And looking at the time though, unfortunately, we hate to do it because this is such a good fight still ongoing. but we are 11 minutes over our time slot here, and we do have other shows coming up next. We will have Melitris and Lupac with a learning show for you guys. So do stick around for that one. Not sure what the topic's going to be today. You'll have to stick around and find out. Premium codes will be given away. I believe they have 2 to give away throughout the next show. They'll let you know how to enter into said giveaway
I
once the
also,
show begins.
before we end it here, I have a short thing I found. I found the battle board for the fight we watched at 14cc.
Okay.
431 players, 814 kills.
Wait, what?
814 kills. I'm gonna be putting that in the Twitch chat and in the Discord. So
Jeez.
yeah, that is a lot. That's what happens when you fight next to Portal for an hour.
Yep.
All right.
Wowzers. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, jam-packed action here today on Albion Asia. Love to see it. Like we said, we have a new player show coming up right after this one. Stick around. Make sure you're following the channel to be notified when we go live, of course. The War Report action will continue, though, later on this evening at 1800 UTC, as we'll be jumping on over to the European server to follow the action over there. Then after that, we've got the AO Daily Show going over all the latest news, events, and ongoings in the world of Albion, and then the PvP showcase as well after that. So a lot of content for you guys today here on AOTV. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and wherever you are in the world, have a glorious morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. Adios.
See you soon.